Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to show you this cute and stylish handbag that I had just finished making. It is designed with the Amla knot, and I also added a curvy handle to make it a bit more fun and trendy. If you love DIYs, fun tutorial and creative inspo, be sure to hit the subscribe. For this project, we are going to need 1.5 roll of plastic wire in green, 1 in white, scale and a scissor. Take your 30cm scale and measure out 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Fold it here and cut. Now this is your 7 feet wire or 210 centimeter, and we're going to use this wire to measure out the rest. We are using the first one as a guide for measuring out the rest. In total we are going to measure out 20 pieces. Repeat the same process and cut out 18 more wires. After this, we are going to take the cut wire, arrange the two ends like this, and fold them in the middle. We are going to fold all of our cut wires in the middle like this. Take your white roll, and this is going to be your running wire. Take one of your folded wire and use it as a guide for measuring out the running wire. Fold it here and keep the wire, this wire which is coming out from the roll, to your side, and the cut wire away from you. Keep the folded wire to your left and the running wire to your right hand, and make a basic knot. And tighten the knots by pulling both the sides. Now check the length of the folded wire and make sure that they are equal. Like this, and identify the one which is longer. Push back the longer one like this and pull this down so that we can pull it like this to the shorter side. So with every knot that we are making, we are going to make the knots and check their length. Let's make another one. Fold your running wire and take your folded wire, place it over to your left side, fold it upward, take the second wire and put it through the loops, pull through. Tighten the knots and check. We're going to check their length again like before. here we are going to add 18 more knots. In total we're going to make 20 knots, and which is going to be the whole of your folded wire. Here is the 20 knots. Now fold your work, and we're going to use the white wire from the side as a guide for cutting our running wire. And cut here. Take your running wire and measure the sides out by using the first one as a guide. Fold here. Keep the cut wire or the shorter one away from you and the one coming out from the roll to your side. Fold your warp wire. Place the running wire over it like this. Fold this upward. Take the second wire and put it through the loops. Tighten the knots by pulling the warp wire downward and upward again. Make another knot by folding the running wire first and wrapping the warp wire around it like this. Fold your wire, put it through the loops and pull through. And here we are going to tighten the knots by pulling the running wire. Continue making knots like this, and I will meet you in the last knot. Here I am going to make my last knot. Measure out the sides by using the first one as a guide and cut. From here it is all going to be the same process. Put a loose knot on the first row so that you can identify where you start off your work. After this I am going to put 3 more rows upwards and meet you back. I have finished putting 3 rows upwards. Flip your work upside down. From here we are going to add 5 rows upward. It is all going to be the same process, so finish yours and I will meet you back. Here I have finished putting all the 5 rows. Take the remaining of your green wire and we are going to wind them together like this. Take a cover of any book and roll it. Take your wire and put it between the tight spot in between the roll like this. Start winding it like this. This step is necessary to keep the wire tangle free, since we are going to make the bag using the running wire method. So whatever method you are doing, you can do that, but I find it easier if I wound it like this. You can see the twist here, but it doesn't matter, you can just wound it together and after that we can correct them. If it is getting too big, you can change the side like this and continue winding. As you continue building the heights, you'll see that your running wire will start to twist and tangle up. So what you're going to do is take a pencil, stick it between the wires like this, with your hands, run it through the twist like this and lift it up, and it will start to detangle itself. Now take your running wire, the one which you just wound, and fold it like this. From here you can start anywhere. Fold your warp wire, place your right side over to the left, fold this upwards, take the second wire, this one, and put it through the loops and tighten the knots. Go to the next one. From here we are going to fold the running wire first and make knots like this. Put it through the loops and pull through. Tighten the knots by pulling the running wire. Let's make another one. We are going to continue this same process all around. So continue putting knots to all this, and I will meet you in the corner. This is going to be my last knot for the front panel. Make a basic knot. Put it through the loops and pull through. Tighten the knots. From here we are just going to turn our work and continue putting knots to the side panel. So make a basic knot. Pull it a bit tighter than the usual so that we don't have any holes, big holes in them. Tighten the knots. We are going to continue putting knots to all this, and when you reach the corner, just turn and make knots like we did now. Continue putting a basic knot to all of the remaining warp wire, and I will meet you back after finishing mine. Here I am in my last knot here, so put a basic knot. And from here we are going to connect our running wire to the first knot that we started before. Take your running wire and fold it towards the left side. Loose this first knot. Push it down. Pass your running wire through the loops of your first knot. Fold your warp wire, put it through the loops of the running wire, pull through, and tighten the knots. And pass your running wire to this here between the first and the second knots of the first row. We're going to pass here and start our second row. Continue making basic knots like this. When you reach the corner, you are going to turn and continue making basic knot like we did before in the first row. Make 12 rows upward, and in total there should be 14 rows, and after that we are going to put Amla knot. Here you can see the running wire from which we started before. So we are going to tuck this inside like this. It is definitely easier if you do it in the beginning, but I forget to do it, so I am doing it now after building some heights. After going through 4 or 5 loops, you can cut the remaining excess ends. This is the point where we finish off the 14th row. So instead of bringing your wire here like this, we're going to skip this one, this, and go to the next one. Between these two, we are going to put an Amla knot and a basic knot here. Fold your running wire, fold this wire, this warp wire, over the running wire like this, and go to the next warp wire and wrap it around like this. Fold the tail of your running wire upward and go to the next one and put it through the first loop. Hold this and go through both the loops. And pull through. Now tighten the knots by pushing the tail of the warp wire down like this. Push down your running wire, pull this down, and pull this upward again. This is your Amla knot, and we want to maintain some gap here because we are going to put a petal later on, so keep a little space for the petal. And for the next knot here, it is going to be a normal knot, so put a normal knot here. After this, the entire side panel is going to be a normal knot. We are going to put normal knot till the first knot of the front panel here. We are going to put normal knot till here, so in between all this put normal knot. Here I am on the first knot of the front panel, so for this first knot we are going to put normal knot, and after that it is going to be the Amla knot. And after this we are going to put Amla knot. So fold your running wire and fold it over the running wire, wrap it around both of them. Take the tail, take the second tail and put it through the first loop. Take the third tail and put it through both the loops and pull through. Tighten the knots like this, and this is your Amla knot. So go to your next one and don't pull your running wire too tight. Keep the tension as it is and make Amla knot, because if we pull it too tight, the bag is going to bulge out too much from the middle. Somehow it is going to bulge out, but if you pull it too tight, it will give an ununiform look. So keep the tension a bit loose, or keep it as it is, and don't pull it too tight. And after this we are going to continue putting Amla knot in between all this, and till you reach this point here, the last knot of the green wire, and in between all this we are going to put normal knot till here, till the first green knot, and in between this it is all going to be Amla knot. Complete all this and I will teach you how to connect it to the Amla knot here. I have finished putting Amla knots and basic knot to all this, and now this is going to be my last Amla knot, so let's make it together. Remember not to pull this running wire too tight. Fold your tail upward. Take your next tail, put it through the loops, and fold this and put it through both the loops, and tighten the knots. And from here we are going to connect this running wire to the starting Amla knot here. So fold your running wire towards your left side like this, and we are going to lose this warp wire, both of this warp wire. So push this down and try to make a loop like this upward by pulling it upward, and push this down, push this upward, and you will see two loops here. So we are going to put our running wire to the first loop. Take the warp wire, you can see here. So we are going to put this warp wire through the running wire, to the loop of the running wire, and go through the second loop of the warp wire and put the tails of the warp wire through the loops of the running wire. put it through like this, and we are going to tighten the knots like how we would normally tighten the Amla knot. So pull this down, and we're going to pull this upward again and tighten the knots. So we have finished making the Amla knots, and from here we are not going to use running wire, so you can cut this wire. Cut here, and we are going to tuck the remaining ends by going through the loops. Go through the loops down there, through 4 or 5 loops, and that should be enough. After going through 4 or 5 loops, you can cut the excess wires with a scissor. From here, we are going to make knots using the crosscut method, which is basically making knots where the 2 wires meet or cross. We are no longer going to work with the side panels. Heights of the side panels are done, so we are going to work with the front and the back panel. So let's start here. You can see the 2 green wires crossing here, so we are going to make basic knots in between them. Fold, wrap it around, fold this upwards, and put it through the loops. Go to the next one, and you can see the 2 wires crossing here, so make a basic knot. We are going to make 3 more rows upward, and after that the heights of both the front and the back panel is going to be done. Continue putting basic knots to the remaining, and I will meet you in the last knot. Here I am on my last knot. Make a basic knot between these 2 wires. After this, we are going to skip the whole side panel and turn to this side and put basic knot to all the intersecting points like we did on the other side. Leave the first green wire there and start from the point where the 2 wires are intersecting. Put basic knots to all these intersecting points, and we are going to leave the last wire, this one, we are going to leave this. Let's start here. Make a basic knot. When you are making the 3rd row, we are going to leave this like before and make a 3rd row. So finish your 2nd row and the 3rd row, turn to the other side, repeat the same process, and after that I will meet you. Here I have finished putting all the 3 rows, and from here we are going to make the rim of the basket. So for that we are going to fold the entire row of the 3rd row inside like this, and the 2nd row is going to form the rim of the handbag. So fold it entirely like this. Fold the 3rd row entirely inside and take the remaining ends. We are going to tuck it inside the loops of the Amla knot like this. and go through 4 or 5 loops down there. Go to the other side, this one, and we're going to tuck this one as well. So go through the loops of the other Amla knot and tuck it through the loops of the normal knot. Go through 4 or 5 loops and you can cut the excess ends off with a scissor. These 2 wires are the ones that we'll leave behind before. So we're going to tuck that one inside as well. Fold this inside. Go through the loops, through the same loops of the Amla knot, and put it through the loops of the basic knots. Fold this inside and tuck it, and we're going to tuck it inside by going through the loops. So it is all going to be the same process. Go through 4 or 5 loops down there and go to the next one and repeat the same process. Fold this entirely inside like this and go through the loops. Finish this side, go to the other side and repeat the same process. We are also going to tuck the side panel as well. But for the sides, we are not going to fold the knots inside. Instead, we are just going to go through the loops. So it is going to be a single border for the sides. Like this. Go through 4 or 5 loops and cut the excess ends. Now we are going to sew the sides of the bag like this. First, cut out 20 centimeter wire. Fold the 2 sides together like this. Take your wire. Pass your wire through the first hole there. First hole of the green wire. And from the inside, tuck it through the loops. Through 4 or 5 loops to secure it properly. From the outside, fold your bag and take your wire, put it through the holes of the side panel and bring it up in the opposite hole. fold it inward like this and put it through the holes of the side panel. You can see the second holes. Bring it up in the opposite hole of the front panel. Fold it inward and go through the third hole of the side panel and bring it up in the opposite holes. We are going to stitch this till the sixth hole. Here I am on my sixth hole. This is how far I am going to go. From here we are going to bring it up through the previous holes like this and stitch it upward. This is going to be my last stitch. Here, instead of going through both the holes, go through only the holes of the side panel, and from the inside we are going to tuck the remaining wires. You can go through the loops of the stitch that we made before. Like this, and bring it to the loops of the basic knots. From here we are going to put the petals on the Amla knot. So take a 7-foot wire, which is 210 centimeter. Take your wire and put it through the uppermost hole, and from the inside put it through the loops. Go through 4 or 5 loops to secure it properly. And from the outside, turn to the left, skip the first hole and put it through the second hole. Put your wire through the second hole. After that, bring your wire back up in the first hole and pull through. Turn, and like before, we are going to skip the first hole and put it through the second hole. Bring your wire back through the first hole, and while you're pulling through, don't pull it inward but bring it outward like this and pull through. Turn and repeat the same process. Skip the next hole, put it through the second hole, and bring it up in the first hole. Turn, put your wire through the second hole, and bring it back up in the first hole. Turn, put your wire through the second hole and bring it back up. After this, We are going to put our wire through the loop of the first paddle. Put it through here, pull through, and bring your wire down here, which is the left side of the hole from which we started before. So here, put it through here and pull through. And we are going to pass our wire from here to the next Amla knot. And you can see the holes here. We are going to put our wire, bring our wire back up to the uppermost hole here, and turn to the left, skip the first hole, put it through the second hole and bring it back up in the first hole. And skip the next hole and bring your wire through the second hole. Remember to always pull your wire through from the outside. Continue putting petals to all the Amla knots to both the front and the back panel, and after that take your wire inside and tuck it in by going through 4 or 5 loops and cut the remaining excess ends off with a scissor. For the handle, cut out 4 pieces of wire measuring 7 feet each, which will be 210 centimeters. When you do the sides where the change of rows happens, choose the left side, start from the left side so that it is less crowded when you tuck in. Count 3 knots towards the right side and insert all your 4 wires just below the 3rd knot. Take your wire out through the opposite hole. And pull through. Check the length of both the sides like this, and we are going to make sure that they are all equal. Check all the 4 pairs, and we are going to start weaving the handle. We are going to start from the innermost pair, cross them like this, move to the next pair and cross them again. For now we are not going to weave them, we are just going to cross out both the pairs like this. take a cloth bag or a clip or something to fasten the other side. We are going to weave this right side first, so cross the middle wire like this, bring the left wire to the right side like this, take this right wire underneath the first like this and above the second wire. After this we are going to count the weft. Take this wire to the left in between these two wires, and that's one. The left to the right side, that's two. Three. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Take another pack and fasten it by going through the middles like this and go to the left side. Here we are going to pull this wire like this to tighten it properly. Pull it tight and let the remaining of the right side, which are not woven, go to the right side like this. Pull through, and we are going to bring the loose wire on the right to the left. Cross the two wire in the middle like this. Bring your left to the right and the right to the left by going underneath the first wire and above the second wire like this, and pull them tight. After crossing up like this, we are going to start counting from here. Bring this to the left and in between these two, and that is one. That's one. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And fasten this with a pack like this. We are going to bring the left to the right and the right to the left by interlocking them, which is going to be a bit confusing if you do it for the first time. So just remember that it is the same as we interlock our finger. Position them like this so that they are facing each other. And we are going to interlock this upper pair. So bring the first wire on the right to the left, and the first wire of the left to the right like this. Bring this second wire the right to the left, and the second wire of the left to the right. Hold the other pair with your finger like this. The pattern is right, left, right, and left. So here it is going to be from the right to the left. Identify the position of each wire. For the right, this should go first, and for the left, this one. Bring this first wire to the left, and the first on the left to the right, and the second on the right to the left, and the second on the left to the right. Remember to always start from the right. So take a peg and fasten the left side like this. Turn your back to the right side like this. We are going to start weaving from here. Cross out the two middle like this, and the left to the right, and the right to the left by going underneath the first and over the second. And from here we are going to start counting. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a peg and clip it in the center. Move your back in this direction and go to the other side. Turn, cross the two wire in the middle like this. Bring your right wire to the left like this, and the left to the right. From here we are going to count. So bring this to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move back to the same position from which we started before, like this. Bring the two sides together like this and interlock them. Here you can see that the pointed part is facing outward like this. So if you do it like this, it is going to face inward, and that is wrong. So move it inward like this and let it point outward. While interlocking the two sides, if you started from the right, you are going to end up with the right side. If you started with the left, you are going to end up with the left side. Here you can see the two wires on the right side. We are always going to start with the first one. Right. And then left. Right. Left. And for the second part, we are going to start from the right. So take the first wire on the right to the left, and the left to the right, right to the left, and left to the right. Fasten the left side, and always remember to start from the right side. I am going to add 9 more curves like this. After adding 11 curves in total, we are going to attach it to the bag. So first, arrange the handle properly, making sure that it is facing the right direction. Loose this. And we are going to weave the inner pair together. So loose this, and you can see the two pairs, the inner pair like this. So we are going to weave them together. Cross them, bring them up, and weave it like this, and pull them together. After that, we are going to insert the tails to the bag. Count 3 knots towards the right side. 1, 2, 3. Put it through the third hole. Go to the other side and put all the tails in the opposite hole. And pull them inward. We are going to insert all the tails to the loops of the basic knot. Bring the tails on the right side to the left, and the left to the right side. Here I'll be showing you only how to cross over and go through the first loop. So remaining you can do it by yourself. You can go through 4 or 5 loops or go through however many loops that you can. After going through 4 or 5 loops or however many that you want, cut the excess ends off with a scissor. We are going to make a small button for the lock of the bag. Take a 60 cm wire, face the wrong side toward you like this, and make a circle like this, and we are going to wind this into a coil. Let the hole in the center be the size of your thumb, and that should be enough. After this, make a loop like this. Fold your wire, put it through the holes here, pull through, and go around the loop like this. Fold it, and from the outside go through the loops. Pull it tight like this, and we are going to wind around the coil. So fold this, put it through the holes, and wind it around like this, layer after layer. So this is going to be the first layer. After 2 or 3 it should be enough. Here I am on my second layer, so keep on layering it like this until you have about 6 or 7 centimeter left. This is how much I have left. And put your tail through the folds like this so that it is secure. Put it through and pull through. And one more time. Go through the folds one more time. Pull through. We are going to attach this to the back. So count your Amla knot. And just above the 5th Amla knot, we are going to attach this button to the back. Insert your wire right above the 5th Amla knot like this, and from the inside pass it down to the opposite hole and bring it up to the front side. Look at the folds where you want to insert here and turn it over. Go to the folds. Pass your wire through the left hole here. This. Do it one more time. And bring your wire up to the left of the holes that we just put through. Look at the folds that you want to go through. And pull through. Pass your wire through the holes here. From the inside, we are going to go through 4 or 5 loops and cut the excess ends off. We are going to make a loop for slipping it over to the button, so cut out 60 centimeter wire, turn it to the wrong side like this. From here we are going to make a basic knot. I am doing it from the wrong side because the wire that I am using is soft and cannot hold the shape of the loop. If you are using a coarser wire, You can do it without turning it to the wrong side. Check if the loop is able to go through the button. We are going to attach it to the back. We are going to attach it like this. So count 1, 2, 3, and you can see the pass it from here to here. Turn your back. Insert it through the loop here. And down to the next loop. Like this. And pass your wire down to the holes there. Adjust the length of the loop by pulling here, by pulling this down, and check again. Now it is good. And from the inside we are going to tuck the remaining ends. After going through 2 or 3 times, turn your wire like this and tuck it horizontally and cut the excess ends. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's project. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And please don't forget to subscribe for more DIYs, from beautiful basket bags to stylish storage and decor.